Good afternoon. Thank you for joining Rittenhouse today for our presentation of tools and services, making the most of collection development with Rittenhouse Book Distributors. This is one in a series of our Rittenhouse online open courses. My name is Nicole Gallo. I'm the Executive Director of Sales and Marketing. I'll be presenting today, and I'm joined by Laura DeRay, who is our Marketing and Promotions Manager. Before we get started, just a few housekeeping items. As I said, this is a presentation of our continuing education series. All of our presentations are taped and made available on our YouTube page under Rittenhouse Books. So you can go to YouTube and find this or any of our other presentations. And our audio is muted for all participants. So Q&A will be reserved for the end of the session. Please use your toolbar and type in a question if you have a question. And I promise to leave a little bit of time at the end to get to some of those questions. Okay, so today we are going to give a quick overview of print and digital access. I'm going to go over some tips for purchasing and using Rittenhouse.com for our print titles. I'm going to review R2 Digital Library tips and tricks. We're going to discuss some of our free services, and I'm going to talk a little bit about access, integration, and discovery tools for the R2 Digital Library. And of course, as always, we have some great savings and ways to save, so I'm going to review those at the end. If you're a long-time Rittenhouse customer, the first couple of slides you probably could present yourselves. But I urge you to hang in there because I am going to get to some good tips and tricks as we progress with the webinar. So ordering from Rittenhouse. We have two websites with Rittenhouse. Our print website is Rittenhouse.com. And this is where you have the ability to search, browse, and purchase print books. The nice thing about Rittenhouse.com with your account number and your username and a password, you can see your individual pricing, discount, and access all of your account information. So we enable easy customer service at Rittenhouse.com. You can look at your order history, your back orders, much, much more. So we do encourage you to log in. And as a bonus, all orders on Rittenhouse.com receive an extra 1%. So when you add those items to your shopping cart, that discount is reflected. So here's a quick look at our homepage for Rittenhouse.com. Many of you have been there. You log in up at the top right-hand corner. If you're a new user, you just have to register, and we'll get you right into the site. Don't hesitate to contact your rep if you're having issues getting logged in. Once you log in, the site will automatically direct you to your home page, which is customized based on the type of customer that you are. So this is where you'll find the library partner's home for most of you on the line. And along the left nav, you can see account management. That's where you can look at your profile and add users, change a password. You can view your back order status report. Of course, order history. You can make claims right on our website. And always find out about our returns policy and any other information that you're looking for. The great thing is you're directed right to special offers and discounts on the homepage, so you hit any one of those banners and you can get in to see exactly what promotions we have going on. In addition, all of our services are accessed through the left navigation, and you can see them all listed there. So if you haven't taken a look recently, I do urge you to log in and take a look at some of those things. One of the services along the left navigation is Duty's Core Titles. If you're not familiar with this review and rating service, we partner with Duty's to provide access to their core title information for free to you, our customers, on our website. So as you're searching and browsing, you'll see that information. But we also have a customized service here. You can view a customized Duty's Core Title update based on your purchases. And you can also download the entire most current edition, which is 2019 right now, of the DCT right to an Excel file. So we have this, you just hit the left nav, hit Duties, and if you click to have a customized list, you can see that by category, we will let you know what you have or have not purchased from the most recent list from from Rittenhouse Book Distributors. So when you are using duties core titles, it's a great way, especially when the new edition publishes. And we will be working with duties later in the year to present a webinar more in depth about the DCT if you're not familiar with that. So I think you should take a look at the duties core title update. It's a great way to make sure you have those essential titles as part of your collection. We offer this in print. As you can see here, the duties core title logo as well as the R2 Digital Library logo appear in the book detail on our print website. So if you're browsing print resources and you're curious if they're part of duties, if the review is available, or if they're part of the R2 Digital Library, we let you know with these icons right under Add to Cart. So you can see the R2 logo there as well as the duty core title logo. And it's a great way as you're browsing and searching just to keep in the back of your mind, maybe you'd prefer to buy a book digitally instead of in print, or if you're looking to enhance that collection with duties, we provide that information to you right in the book detail. Okay, so that's a little bit about Rittenhouse.com. R2Library.com is where our eBooks are purchased. So it's a separate website from your account management and your print ordering. R2Library.com. If you haven't been there, you can go there. That's where you can request a free 30-day trial. You use your account number to log in or start a trial. The R2 Digital Library is a web-based ebook database specialized for health sciences. So as an aggregator, we have a great range of publisher content, all available on one platform. We have more than 100 of the leading publishers and professional associations. We have more than 5,000 active titles. You always receive a 10% discount when you're ordering on R2Library.com for those ebook purchases. So there's a look at our homepage. We have a lot of information there, and as I said, you can just browse to R2Library.com, start a free 30-day trial. We always have featured publisher and title information and just some general information. You can download the entire book list from the homepage. You can also watch a quick demo, so if you're not already active, this is where you can come to find out some more information. Just as a refresher, for those of you who are not active with the R2 Digital Library, we have several different models for ordering ebooks. So you can firm order, just like you do a print book. You purchase those individual resources or collections, and you select only what's needed for your collection development. So R2 is definitely not an all or nothing platform. You definitely curate your collection based on your needs. You pay once for that content, and you have perpetual access. So all of the ebooks are priced individually, and you'll only be invoiced once for those ebooks. Even when a book is archived or quote unquote out of print, you still retain access to that content as part of your collection. You can determine if you want it commingled with your active content or not, but you do always retain access to that. You've purchased that content. As long as you're on the platform, you can access it. So that's a little bit about firm ordering. Business models, we also have patron-driven acquisition, which we call PDA. And you have the ability to create a PDA collection from single titles, any one of our special collections, or the entire platform. You can add all of that content at no initial cost. Users have the ability to get 3 full text accesses to that content, at which point it is triggered and moves to a shopping cart for review. There's no automatic purchase on R2, so you as the administrator have the ability to review that and decide if you'd like to purchase it or not. Some accounts start with the PDA only collection and really let that evidence inform what they're looking to purchase on the R2 Digital Library, and we welcome that right along with making a firm order and augmenting with PDA collection. We also have auto replenishment available, so if you are active on the platform and you have not turned on auto replenishment, which we call PDA Wizard, we definitely encourage you to do so. Any book that you've purchased or have on your PDA can automatically be added as soon as it's available on the platform. Okay, so R2DigitalLibrary.com, once you log in, we have a link along the left navigation that will take you to all special offers. So each month, just like we do in print, we have deep discounts available. for different eBooks on the platform. So you can hit that special offers under collection management and go right to the screen. Right now we have 40, I just took the screen capture yesterday, so we have about 40 titles that are quote unquote on a deep discount right now. And you can see right on your screen if you've purchased it, when you purchased it, and what the discount is. So you can purchase right from this screen if you haven't done so already. Just like we do in print, we integrate Duty's core titles for free on the R2 Digital Library. So not only do we feature the icon, whether it's a Duty core title or the bullseye, if it's a Duty's core title essential, we also have collections curated. So we have one of the largest ebook collections available in any one place for Duty's core titles. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, again, if you're browsing or reviewing the Duty's core titles, we let you know right on the screen if you've already purchased it or not, if it's part of your patron-driven acquisition or not. And a lot of our partners will put the entire Duty's collection on PDA and then watch and see how their patrons use and access that. So we do offer that for free on R2. And any of the things I'm going through right now, we're happy to show you later. I know I'm moving through this pretty quickly, but we have a lot to get to today. Okay, another tip for the R2 Digital Library. Once you log in, you will be able to view your dashboard and quickly access your usage. So if you're active on R2, you know that we send you a monthly email with this information, but we do think it's important that we keep you updated on any highlights or new things going on with the R2 Digital Library, as well as giving you a look at your usage on the platform. So your dashboard is omnipresent. Every time you log in, you can click to dashboard, see how many ebooks you have, how many successful content retrievals you've had over the past 30 days, how many user sessions, and so on. If your users are emailing or printing, and probably most importantly, you can see if you've had any turnaways, either concurrent user violation or access denied. So we have that information available right on your dashboard. And if you haven't taken a look at that or the email that we send, it's a great tool for just a quick look at how your performance is with your ebooks. So low cost per use obviously equal a good value. So one of the things that we find with the R2 Digital Library, because you're purchasing that content once and you have access to it over time, you're only invoiced once for that content. We have a really average low cost per use on many of the resources. And we really do encourage you with your R2 collection to conduct that usage analysis. We provide real-time access to your usage and cost per use information. If you're using Counter at your institution, we provide the Counter reports. They can also be accessed or downloaded right from the platform. You'll always know if your ebooks are being accessed, and we also provide information on specific discipline and specialty so that you can profile important patron markets for your institution as you're analyzing your collection. So if you are logged in as an administrator, along the left nav towards the bottom, you will see institution reports. And this is where you can look at your overall usage for the platform. You can look at resource usage report, which is what I have up here. You can see how many content retrievals you've had, how many licenses you have purchased, how many sessions, etc., and look at your cost per use over time. So you can look at this for 30 days, for 6 months, for 12 months, or you can put in a date range when you're running these reports. This is also where you access Counter reports under institution reports. And any report that you generate, you can save in My Reports, and you can also have them automatically emailed to you at the frequency at which you'd like to receive them. So it's a great tool. That's a great tip. If you forget to go in and run them periodically, you can have the platform do the work for you. So if you haven't done so already, I definitely encourage you to go into that institutional reporting area of the platform over here and get some reports set up and run. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the platform for Rittenhouse.com and the platform for R2Library.com, our websites. I'm going to go over a couple of services right now. All of our services, for the most part, that we offer to customers are free. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can generate instant quotes. We have an update service called Core Collection Update. Special collections, we do have some free eBooks I'm going to talk about. We have auto replenishment, which I mentioned earlier, and also auto carts. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in here to taking a look at some of these. I think. Here we go. Okay, so Rittenhouse.com. If you have a list of ISBNs, maybe your faculty has asked you to obtain some books for them, you can upload that list of ISBNs for an instant quote. Just log in, and along the left nav, hit Express Checkout, and this is the screen that you'll see. And towards the right-hand side of the screen, you can see a little button there that says Bulk Upload ISBNs. You can certainly do them one by one individually by entering them, but if you hit that Bulk Upload ISBN, you can copy and paste from Excel or Word and put them in, upload them, and this is what you'll get in return. So you can see the ISBN, the price, your discount, and maybe you want to look around and see how competitive we are. This is a great way to do that. You can look at your price there. Certainly, if you want to adjust this, you can add them to the shopping cart right from this screen. So the instant quote is a great tool. We call it Express Checkout if you have a list of ISBNs that you're interested in getting pricing for. So you don't have to one by one enter them and do that research. We have the same thing available on the R2DigitalLibrary.com. So again, once you're logged in under Collection Management, you find that Express Checkout. You just put in your list of ISBNs. You can automatically add them all to your cart, or you can add them all to PDA. And we will let you know what we have available, what the price is, etc., just like we do in print. So it's a great way, especially if you're curating a PDA collection and maybe you want to put your print holdings on PDA. You can upload those ISBNs right there, and in 2 clicks have those added to your R2 Digital Library collection. So I encourage you to take a look at that if you haven't used it before. I know I use it all the time on behalf of some of our customers, and our sales team uses that a lot. But it really is an easy way to cut down on some time if you're looking at a list of products. Or if you're just curious if we have the books, both R2 and Rittenhouse.com will come back and let you know that we do not have that book available, or maybe it's an old edition, something like that. Okay, next service I want to talk about is our Core Collection Update. The big thing here is we do the work for you. So our Core Collection Update, it ensures that your library's collection is up to date with the most current editions available. So what we require is your shelf list with either ISBN 10 or 13, and we'll do the rest. We research it, we let you know if it's available in a new edition or subsequent edition. We analyze all of your data, and we generate an Excel spreadsheet and a quote, which includes all of the new editions that we have available. And we can also include all of the matches for the R2Library.com. So it's a great way if you're looking at maybe during Oktoberfest, you're thinking about updating some of your print titles or some of your eBooks. Our Core Collection Update service is quick and easy. We have a team in our Library Services Department that's dedicated to assisting with this process. So it's a great way to just make sure you're up to date, or at least to inform yourself about how aged your collection is. I know a lot of libraries don't like to have content that's any older than 5 years. So this service has been used a lot. It's also used if you're coming up for accreditation. It's a great way to quickly and easily update that, your collection. And the nice thing is, again, if we have a lot of matches with the R2 Digital Library, you can open up a PDA collection pretty immediately of those titles. And then as Jake goes coming through, you have access to all of that digital content. So definitely I encourage you to take a look at Core Collection Update. It's been one of our most popular free services that we offer. Okay, another great service that we have is that we have put together special collections. So if you are new to the R2 Digital Library, or perhaps you've only collected in 1 or 2 areas, and you're looking to expand, we have done the work for you. So we have curated specific lists that provide the must-have ebooks in areas of nursing, residency, health administration, etc. So when you log into the R2 Digital Library, you can view any one of these lists under the special collections area, either on the left navigation or through the toolbox. And we do have a lot of lists available. So I mentioned we have health administration essentials. We have a new hospitals essentials, which really, the way we curate these lists is looking at what has sold into a specific market as well as the usage across the platform. So if the book has great usage and has sold a lot, it will appear on one of these lists. So it really is like a must-have or a bestseller, if you were. But we do have them for all different areas of nursing, whether you're clinical or academic. We have a great collection for faculty called Nursing Instruction Essentials. They go crazy for that. We have a lot of good content there. We have a great collection of standards and guidelines. I mentioned earlier that we work with a lot of the scholarly publishers and associations. If there is a must-have Bible from one of those, it's probably available on the R2 Digital Library and in our Nursing Standards and Guidelines collection. We have one for rehabilitation, one for residency, and one for undergraduate. If you're at a community college, that's a good one to start with. So any one of these special collections can be purchased. It can be added to PDA. And the great thing about it is that if you own the content somewhere else, you can add the collection to your cart, just delete the titles you don't want and proceed. So again, with Rittenhouse and the R2 Digital Library, you can customize any purchase based on your needs. There's just a quick glance at our special collections page. Again, when you're in sort and filter, you can show only a selection of books and have them quickly and easily filtered for you. So using that sort and filter is a great tool. There's so many different ways that you can look at content on R2. And because we do have so much content available, I definitely encourage you to look at using the sort and filter. Okay, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our open educational resources, free ebooks. Currently we have 24 ebooks that are free on the platform. So we have curated them into a collection called Free Resources. There's no strings attached here. You add these to your collection, you have unlimited access to these resources, and you will never be invoiced for them. So we have some really great books, including the Merck Manual, available as part of our free resources. So OER is a hot topic in most places right now, and it's a great way for your institution to take part in that conversation. So you can offer your patrons access to this content. Certainly, if you haven't added them or you're new to R2, take a look at them. They really are free and available for you to start a collection. You can start your collection with the free ebooks and add PDA and then just watch how they're used. It's a great way to get started. Okay, I mentioned earlier auto replenishment for your ebooks because we are continually adding content. So our product development team is working with publishers, and day by day we're adding new editions of content, new versions of content, and just new books, ebooks to the platform. So it's a lot to keep up with, and we know that. You might be getting emails from us every time something new is added, but PDA Wizard is a great way for you to keep up with what's new to the platform. So all you have to do is come into the left nav under My PDA Collection, go to PDA Wizard. Up here in the right-hand corner, you see Add a New Task, and you can determine the parameters for the titles that you would like to have automatically added. So this is a screenshot of our account, but we have new additions. We set up one for vet tech, med surg nursing, etc. So whatever you're looking for, you can set up an auto replenishment. There's a lot of parameters. You may want to put a parameter in by price or something like that. You certainly can do that as you're setting up this PDA Wizard. I encourage you to set it up for PDA and purchase titles, and then your users will never go without access. If you're on PDA and a title is archived, it drops out of your PDA collection. this is a great way to make sure that the new edition is available. Just a note about grabbing those records. A lot of the accounts that we work with will put a workflow in where weekly or monthly they just go into my PDA history, export it, sort it by date, and just grab like the last week or month or whatever the time frame is, and get those records added to the collection. So it's a quick and easy way to keep your collection updated. One thing I know for sure is that when you have new and fresh content available, your patrons keep coming back for more. So it's a great way to keep your collections updated with no initial cost. Again, let that evidence inform what you're purchasing. Okay, you may have been receiving emails from us about auto carts that we're creating for your R2 collections. So one of the things that we know from working with so many libraries is that collection development is a process, and we are working to make that process easier for you. So periodically we create auto carts on the R2 Digital Library, and these are books that you have not purchased, and we tell you why they're in the cart. So either they've been requested by your patrons, they were triggered from your PDA collection and not purchased. It's a new edition of an existing active title in your collection. They have really high usage, and you've had turnaways. So you can see here's a screenshot, and there's a little bit of everything here. Current user access denied, a PDA triggered title, a new edition, a recommendation. So we'll tell you exactly why that title's in the cart. The carts last for 7 days. So those auto carts are there and not there for long. So if you go in and you work through them, save them and save the cart so that it'll be there forever. But from time to time, and especially like right now during Oktoberfest, we'll be running them because we want you to take advantage of that deep discount. So look for those emails to come into your inbox if you're the admins. Okay, I am just a few minutes left. I'm going to talk about integration, access, and discoverability. So we've got a lot of different things on the R2 Digital Library to make sure that you and your users are connected. So I'm going to dive right in here. We have how-to videos. If you have not seen them yet, you can navigate to them from the left nav once you're logged in. It really is a catalog of how-to videos that will provide you with a quick and easy way to discover how to use a lot of the admin tools, a lot of the things I've just discussed, but also for your end users. So you can use these right in the library. We have one on browsing, searching, etc. So if you haven't taken a look at these, please do, and feel free to use them. You can put a direct link right to them, right to the video. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about integrated library systems or library service platforms. So if you are using a commercial provider, we have partnered with many of these companies to provide our metadata and integration for acquisitions, confirmations, invoicing orders, providing records, etc. So inquire if you are using a commercial ILS or LSP provider, and we probably do work with them. We know how important it is for your workflow, and we want to assist with that process wherever possible. If you're doing it manually in the library and you're integrating that information right into your ILS at the library level, we have enabled through Rittenhouse.com and R2library.com the ability to export metadata. So you can, here's a screenshot from R2, you can export the mark. And also on our print website, Rittenhouse.com, you can export for your ILS or export mark for your content right from the shopping cart or from your order history. So we have made that available to you, and definitely take advantage of that. And if you have any questions, just contact your rep and we'll work through how to get this information. If you're using a single sign-on or proxy server, you can add this information to your profile in R2. So there's a screenshot there. If you're using Athens, you can add your scope to your profile, and access will be enabled. So we do partner with pretty much everybody. So if you're having any access or authentication issues, we definitely will troubleshoot that with you. It's really important that your content is discoverable. so that you see that usage and that cost per use heading in the right direction. So definitely, again, if you have not done that, we encourage you to do that. And again, we are open URL compliant, and one of the hallmarks of the R2 Digital Library is the ability to create a deep link within content. So we integrate beautifully with learning management software. So no matter who you're using, you have that ability to create those deep links. If you have LibGuides, you can put a deep link there. And finally, we do encourage you to create a reserve shelf within the R2 library and provide that link to your patron group and watch your usage grow. So those can be embedded in syllabi. They can just be circulated. But we definitely, if you haven't already, we encourage you to use this toolbar here. The last option there, save as a course link, will create a deep link to anywhere within the platform that can then be embedded and shared. We also give you the ability to create a reserve shelf, and as many as you'd like. So this tab is dynamic. If you have not created reserve shelves, you will not see that tab patron facing. Once you're logged in as the administrator, it's very simple to create a reserve shelf. So I encourage you to do that. You can create a reserve shelf, then create a LibGuide, embed that link, and direct your patrons right into pertinent content. A couple of quick things: you can embed external links. It's a great way to link your your ebook collection with journals information, or even out to related articles. So we do have that ability within the reserve shelf. Okay, so whether your discovery tool is commercially purchased or managed in the library, we provide you with information to make sure that the ebooks you have with R2 are discoverable. So we have metadata that we're sending daily to most of the commercial discovery providers. And it really, all you need to do is let them know you have R2 Digital Library and what your collection is, and they can open that up for you. If you're working with OCLC, your symbol can be added to your R2 Digital Library profile, and we will send your holdings directly and automatically. So 2 more ways that we really think you can improve access and discoverability. Okay, so a couple of programs that I want to review quickly here. If you have not already heard about it, we are offering a nursing pilot on the R2 Digital Library. And essentially what we do is we open up the nursing collection for your nursing faculty and students for a semester, and they have unlimited access to all of the nursing content. And it really is a great way to find out what they need, what they like to use. We provide training and ongoing support. Then we monitor that usage and outcomes, and we provide you detailed statistics about what was used during the course of the trial. And it's a great way to inform collection management for that segment of your patrons. The great thing here is that the library initiates this with the faculty. So it's just a great way to improve that relationship, to let them know you're there for them. You have content that they might be interested in looking at. And this pilot program really can inform how they use content. We've had several pilots going now over 2 semesters, and they have been extremely well received, and the information that we give back to the institution is really invaluable. So it's a great way for you to work with your faculty and students, and of course we also offer it for medicine or allied health if you're interested, but nursing really has been the big driver here. Best of the best, another way to save each month. We have a group of titles that we offer a deep 22% discount on each month, and any of them can be added to your collection, and this list changes every month. So it's one of those things you've got to take a look at it when you hit that specials link. It is Oktoberfest. So right now we have Oktoberfest running, 22% off of a single print and an R2 Digital Library order. This is running through the end of October. So we do encourage you to take advantage of Oktoberfest. As always, we have great publishers participating, and any of your PDA triggers automatically receive the Oktoberfest discount during the month of October. Okay, we do have monthly flash sales and specials. If you're not getting inundated by our emails, let us know and we'll make sure that we get you signed up for them. And we periodically have promotions and special offers. A lot of times these will be featured on our Facebook or our Twitter, so make sure you're following us. And we also have a blog on Rittenhouse.com that you should follow if you're not following already. We have really interesting articles and timely information. It's not really a sales tool, but it's more about industry information. So that's available on Rittenhouse.com. Okay, I know I've gone through a lot here pretty quickly. If you have a question, you can submit it via your toolbar, and I'd be happy to answer that. I do see one here. So someone's asking if I can review the duties report and review how to create a duties report for your collection. So absolutely, that is on Rittenhouse.com or r2library.com. Once you are logged in to that website, I'm going to go ahead and jump out here and get to it. You'll be seeing my screen. Got to get logged in. Okay, so this is the Rittenhouse account that I'm going on right now. But once you're logged in and you get to your library services homepage, you can see right along the left nav here, duties core titles. And if you want a customized report, I think that's what you're asking for, right here, click here to view your customized titles update. And this is where you can see what you have purchased or what you have not purchased by category. So, there's 20 titles here from the DCT that I have not purchased. So I can download it to Excel, I can email it, I can print this page. You can see here, this is a Duties Core Titles Essential. So that's for Rittenhouse.com. I'm going to go into R2 Library and show you that. Okay, so when you're logged into R2 Library as an administrator, all you have to do is go to Purchase eBooks and go up to Sort and Filter. And under Show Only, that's where you can see DCT or DCT Essentials. So you can see here we have 544 DCT titles. This screen will tell you if you've purchased it or not, or if it's part of your PDA or not. 544 is a lot to look through, so you can export this to Excel, and all of the pertinent information comes over with this export. So you can further sort and filter this if you want to look at just a specific area such as nursing. We have 125 DCT titles for nursing, and so on. You could go in and look at discipline too. So you can quickly and easily narrow your search through the sort and filter, and then you can use that list and export it, see what you've purchased, what you haven't. The great thing is when you're doing this is that if, let's say you're new to R2 and you want to do DCT nursing, you can use this checkbox and in one click add the entire collection to a PDA collection. So definitely take a look at that. It's a great way to get started if you're looking to add content for a specific market. Okay. Okay, I think we're running up on time, so I'm going to check the dashboard and see if we have any additional questions. But I do thank you for joining today. I appreciate your time. And again, oh, let's see, another question just came in. Let me see if I can pop it up. Okay, someone's asking if they can order as much or as little as they want with eBooks, and that's the great thing about R2. You can order one book, you can order all 5,300 eBooks with the R2 Digital Library. So there is no requirement. We do encourage you to at least open up a PDA collection to augment, because you do have your maintenance fee annually, and also a lot of the browsing, searching. It's much more powerful if you have more content available to your users. But again, we are not an all or nothing bundled purchase. You can purchase whatever you'd like with R2. Okay. Again, thank you for joining today. I really appreciate your time. I am going to make this available on our YouTube page, and certainly feel free to email myself or any of our sales team with questions, and we hope to be seeing you on R2 or Rittenhouse.com real soon. Okay, have a great day.